Welcome, dear audience. I'm Jasna Martinjak, and this is your Vibrant Health Summit. How to recognize your body's needs, serve them, and improve your health. I'm very happy to have here with us Peter Schenk. Before creating modern-day Mystic, Peter Schenk developed software to bolster the fortunes of one of the largest financial institutions on the planet. But after a turning point in his spiritual awakening, he realized he was intended to serve a greater purpose. Since that time, Peter's gaze has been fastened to improving the fortune of humankind, helping to prepare humanity for the new age. Inspired by the work of Dr. Masaru Emoto, Peter applied his skills as a world-class IT engineer to find a link between Dr. Emoto's work and mathematical and quantum principles. In 2007, Peter succeeded in reducing the force behind all creation to a mathematical integer he called source energy. This became the foundation for a completely new kind of software, capable of harnessing the power of numbers to manage intensity and focus on source energy when used in concert with a human innate ability to focus intention. This breakthrough led to the first version of Aquaware software. Peter, welcome.
Jasna, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm pumped up for the interview. So,
Great.
before we go down the rabbit hole with everyone, I'm going to do a quick water blessing with everyone. So I'd like everyone to just get a glass of water. I'd like you to raise your left hand over the water about 3 inches and spread your fingers. And in a second, you can use bottled water or whatever you want. In a second, you'll start to feel energy running down through your hand into the water. And it can come in many forms. It can come as straight up bolt of lightning. Your hand might get tingly, might heat up, so forth. Once that begins, I want you to put your attention on the water and repeat 8 magical words. I honor the space in which you exist. By honoring or acknowledging the existence of energy, whether it's in physical form or non-physical form, it will do absolutely anything for you. This is just a general goodwill blessing. Now, after repeating those 8 magical little words, the energy flow through your hand will increase. Okay? And as it's increasing, you're going to feel it. And then drink as much as you want. And the first thing you want to notice is the taste and the texture of the water.
Cheers.
Super smooth.
Lovely.
And then you can just kind of sit back and relax and allow that energy to flow through your body and put you in a really blissed out spot.
Would you please tell us what current project are you working on?
So to kind of understand everything modern day Mystic today and where we're going in the future, you need a few minutes about my background. In the summer of 2004, I had a wake-up experience. Okay, I had a moment of clarity unlike anything else I have ever experienced in my life. And when I came out of that moment of clarity, I had a completely new direction. I was given certain gifts, the things that science fiction books are written about, and it propelled me on a path to create products and services to help humanity in only a way that I can, and to help spread that love and vibration throughout the world, and ultimately raise the vibration of the planet and everything that exists on our planet. And after a couple of years of going through some ego trips, thinking I was the right hand avenging angel of God here to smite all evil in the world, and my own learning curve, that's when I sat down for the real work to begin. And again, you mentioned Dr. Emoto, who, I admired his work, and I took his work to the next level. On August 4th, 2007, I released the first version of a software product called Aquaware version 1, and it allowed people to select 180 selectable intents from a palette. It would run some beautiful graphics, and wherever you put your attention, the intention would follow into a glass of water or a jug of water. So over the years, I've refined the technology greatly over the last 13 years. And to date, there's now 5 software programs out there, Aquaware version 5 being the most powerful in the lineup, now has over 1,000 pre-canned intents and some really cool features. Then we have the Source 5, which is all about manifesting things you want in your life. You change your reality around you to bring into fruition that which you desire. We have Light Body, which is all about body toning, fat loss. We have Navitus, which is a free gift, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then, of course, we have the 12th project, which encompasses 12 virtual chakras outside the body that you create. And then we address the 7 physical chakras. All the programs utilize the same core water technology, and the first in the lineup is always Aquaware 5. When Aquaware 5 is upgraded, the engine or the core of the technology is then transplanted into all the other software programs, typically over a 12 to 18 month period, depending on how lazy I am, how hard I want to work. So, to understand where we are today, you got a glimpse of where we came from. And today, modern day mystic really envelops 4 pillars. Okay. We have the technology pillar, which is all of the software products. We have the workshop pillar. Okay. I do a lot of workshops. And then once we do them live, they're recorded, they're in the MDM store for sale. Then I do personal sessions with people. And last year, we designed the 4th pillar, which are actually physical products. So I've only been in the physical market for about a year, and we have had phenomenal success with a number of products, from the harmonic field amplifier line to the IM pyramids to the mirror compass rose. I mean, each one of these products I could talk to you about an hour, but I have done many, many videos. There are a lot of testimonials on the website to kind of speak to the effects of how these products interact with you energetically, how they change your surroundings, how they, if you're stuck, which most of us are, how it pulls you out of being stuck and then propels you forward into, your current trajectory, and thereby alleviating things like, okay, you open a door to a decision you have to make in your life, and all of a sudden you're presented with 3 more doors. It's catch-22. You're the hamster on the wheel. You are stuck.
Wow. Do you maybe have any of those products here to show?
I do.
I really like the pictures on your website, so I would like to see it.
This guy here is the 3rd product I created. This is called the Harmonic Field Amplifier Mini. Okay?
Very nice, yeah.
It's thumb activated, and then it's made from the purest copper and silver commercially available. The copper, which is 90% of it, attracts negativity. The silver, which has an inlay that goes all the way around the device, okay, creates and helps stabilize the field. So the idea behind the HFA Mini, like all the other products, are once it's activated or it's linked to you, it absorbs all the negativity that comes in. So, for instance, we have people that have written and done video testimonials about how they are introverts. They don't like to go out in public. They don't like people's energy. They need to stay away. Mm-hmm. This device is linked with your left thumb, okay? You'll see the groove where you put your thumb in there. I honor the space in which you exist, and it's linked to you. To unlink it, you just simply put your right thumb on it and repeat the same words. Now, I have been privileged to receive a lot of beautiful gifts from people over the years, and I have purchased a lot of energetic products. Now, I have what they call the gift of sight. I can see energy in everything, and it gives me an edge in the world that when I receive products, even before I get them, I kind of know how they work. So being of the Apple generation, I love Apple packaging. Now, I receive gifts that are worth north of $100 or $1,000, and they come wrapped in pink toilet paper, shoved into a USPS envelope, and with crumpled up instructions. And when you open that product, 50 to 75% of your excitement, which is the energy that's being created, is instantly dissipated. Why? Because the packaging sucks. Okay. I spend a tremendous amount of time on details in everything I do. But the physical product line, I have spent a lot of time, working with my manufacturers to get the packaging absolutely in balance with the output of these devices. Now, the harmonic field amplifier line has been ultra successful over the last year. And typically when we release a new product, it sells out within a few hours. I mean, that's how fast this stuff goes. Why? Because I have built my entire reputation on being results oriented. Okay. I had a conversation, I had a session with a woman a few days ago. Okay. And she emailed me a few days later, and the email was something to the effects of, "Oh my God, I'm in my new space. It's beautiful, but I have a question for you. How come you don't talk too much during, your session time with me?" I said, "Okay, well, would you rather I talk to you and make you feel, all cozy and warm, or would you rather me move you into the space energetically where you have to be, which requires me to concentrate on what I'm doing?" And she smiled and she got it. Okay. Again, everything I do is about results. If it's not perfect, if it's not beautiful, if it's not easy to use, I don't create it. Everything I have created, from the software line to the physical products to the workshops to the personal sessions, everything is absolutely perfect and beautiful and on time as it should be.
I wonder what results they recognize in your products.
So, humans are conditioned to learn from books, from, watching something, from listening to others. And I could sit here and talk to you about these products ad nauseum for hours and hours and hours on end. And the way we really truly learn is through an experience. Okay. And when people receive products that I've created, it's very hard for them to calculate in the human language, no matter what language you speak natively, what is going on, because the unimaginable beauty of opening up an HFA, especially the large one for home and office, which is just absolutely breathtaking, in the experience of, watching, understanding, interacting with, because everything I create has conscious creation behind it. It's all childlike. It's all brought on, an infant sees the world as magic. Everything is magical up until about the age of maybe 8 or 9 months. And then the conditioning starts. And once the conditioning starts, then we get dumbed down over time and we get away from what we were truly meant to do. Yeah. Well, I always tell people, when you're using these products, you approach them with a childlike mind. So we'll take the Source 5, for example, okay? In August of 2016, I released a beta version. First beta I've ever released outside my testing circle. And one thing always happens is when Source, the universe, God, Buddha, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, delivers something, it's always more perfect in creation and how it's delivered than what your human imagination can conjure up. So this woman in one of the Scandinavian countries gets a Source and she wants to manifest a 4-leaf clover. So that in nature, a 4-leaf clover, just finding one is like, n to the whatever degree. It's almost impossible. So she's out jogging one day and she decided, and she did a video on this. It's on my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So she's out jogging one day and she wants to lie down and rest. So she lies down and rests. And what does she find? she finds a 4-leaf clover. So the video, so the video she's doing has got this beautiful body of water, and you can see something behind it. And I think towards the end of the video, she moves that 4-leaf clover out. Now, remember what I said: when the universe delivers, it delivers in absolute utter perfection.
Mhm.
It was not a 4-leaf clover. The fourth clove had 2 cloves bent like this, and when she unraveled it, it was a 5-leaf clover. Okay,
Unbelievable.
delivers in under 72 hours. So getting back, to your original question, people can't explain in the human language what their experience is because it is so beyond their wildest expectations. Typically, and I mean, you can visit the moderndaymystic.com website and you can read, hundreds of testimonials. You can watch, a couple hundred video testimonials on what people are experiencing through the products and services that I create. Yeah.
Tell me, how do you align your family and your business?
My family?
Yes.
That's interesting because I spent 20 years working in Wall Street for one of the world's, largest investment banks in technology. And, my family always viewed me as that person. And then one day I had that moment of clarity and I was just out of my mind. I was just blissed out 1,000-fold. And over time, they've all come to respect what I do. Maybe they don't fully understand it, but they accept it and respect it. And above all, that's the most important for me.
What are you most grateful for?
Having the abilities that I was bestowed to, and this revolutionary vision that I do share with others to move the planet forward in a way that I can create unimaginable beauty, raise the vibration, spread love, move people into the higher octaves, the higher frequencies, the higher realms, the higher vibrations. I mean, it's unbelievable, and it is definitely the most, predominant thing I'm grateful for. Absolutely. How about we talk about a couple of the free gifts we're giving away to people just for listening?
You're welcome. Speak about your free gifts.
We're giving away 2 free gifts. The first one is a workshop called I Can Create Anything. And, my workshops are extremely powerful. They're ultra powerful. I use water. I use sacred geometry. I bring you through sometimes meditations. I have you interact. I give you homework. I really want you to get the most out of it. So I Can Create Anything workshop is really about you being able to understand that you are an unlimited being and you can attract and create anything you want in life. And it's absolutely 100% free. You can download it, distribute it anywhere you want. The second gift is called Navitus 5. Navitus 5 is a Windows-based software program that runs on Windows 7, 8, 8.1, or Windows 10 that allows the user to put the intention of high energy into a glass of water, a jug of water, a body of water. Now, once, it's very simple to use. You click the button, it goes through a few things. There's videos, instructions. You can download the instructions. And typically Navitus water is drinking 2 or 3 times a day. And what people experience is that it replaces their coffee that they drink. And over time, if you're a napper, if you have mind fog in the afternoon, your energy level is sustained all day. And then when it's time for you to sleep, you sleep like a baby at night. That is Navitus 5. That's 5th generation technology that has been developed in line with the Aquaware engine over the last 10 or 11 years. It's beautiful, absolutely wild.
Right. You shared such a valuable insights on our call today, and I really thank you for it. And thank you, dear audience, for watching and listening to us. You will be receiving your next interview tomorrow in your mailbox, and make sure you download your free gift from your email, unless you have already done so. Goodbye.
Thanks, everyone. Ciao.